A stumbling block for candidates running on the Libertarian Party?
That's not the main reason. The main reason is our voting system. There's a Libertarian Party in Costa Rica that has 9 of 57 seats in the national legislature. There's a Libertarian Party in Germany that has 15% of the seats in the national legislature. Let me answer your question, please. You've laid a lot out. I get to answer your question. There are Libertarian parties in systems. I will admit, sir, Libertarians are a political minority in a winner-take-all voting system. All right, I'll admit that. Libertarians aren't in power because, by and large, the American people don't agree with us. A minority of the American people agree with us. I'll grant you that. With respect to the various issues, let me ask you a question, sir. Do you desire liberty? Do you desire liberty?
Sure.
Okay, well, let me tell you something about liberty. Liberty is the only thing you have to give to others before you can have it yourself. And I'm going to tell you this much. If somebody is doing something that you don't like, just because you don't like it does not mean it's illegal. If you do not want to associate with those people, if you don't want to hire those people, if you don't want to have anything to do, let me finish, please. If you don't want anything to do with those people, that is up to you. But I will tell you this much. Yes, I think we ought to have, I will tell you right now, I think we ought to have open but regulated immigration to this nation. Yes, sir, I agree. Don't interrupt me, please.
Okay.
I think we ought to have open but regulated immigration to this nation. The drug war is tearing apart the nation of Mexico on our southern border right now. It is absolutely the violence associated with this. It is directly analogous to alcohol prohibition. Didn't we learn our lesson then? If there were a drug that somebody ingested and it would cause violent behavior and they grab a chainsaw and chop up half the people in their neighborhood, yeah, I'd be in favor of prohibiting that drug. But that's not what happens with the drugs, nearly all of the drugs that are currently illegal in this nation. With respect to abortion, I would say that about 2/3 of libertarians are pro-choice. I would say about 1/3 are pro-life. We agree on one thing: no government funds for abortion. We all agree on that. And with respect to, I believe that adults, as long as they aren't harming other people, should be free to participate in consensual activities that are privately conducted. It's none of my business, it's none of your business, it's nobody else's business.
One more there.
You made many interesting points tonight, but you did take the time to speak negatively towards the Republican candidate, Congressman Wolf. How come you chose not to speak negatively about the Democrats?
Oh, well, because of my disappointment with Frank Wolf is the reason I'm running. Now, I'll tell you this much. I mean, I don't think much of the Democrat, believe me, I don't think much of the Democratic Party, and I certainly, and it appears to me, I have not met Mr. Barnett. I have not met Mr. Barnett, but looking at his website, he strikes me as pretty much a typical liberal Democrat. So, I mean, I think you have to...
It strikes me, though, from what you said, that you're more opposed to Republican ideals than you are to the Democrat ideals, because you're the one that chose to criticize the...
That would not be a correct inference.
Well,
okay, but I'm correcting, I didn't run, I wasn't motivated to run, because I didn't even know who Jim Barnett was until he got the nomination. I've known who Frank Wolf has been for a quarter century. So it is through disappointment with him that is one of the motivations for my running.
Okay, one more question and then we'll cut it off, okay?
I just want to make a correction. Your criticism toward Congressman Wolf about his commission and his commission coming up with VAT tax is totally incorrect. That commission was appointed by Obama.
Exactly.
Frank Wolf has been promoting that whole idea. That may be true, sir.
He has been talking about a citizens commission to come back to Congress. That's been turned down. Obama appointed that commission. You're criticizing Congressman Wolf.
You are technically correct, but it's
I know I'm correct.
It's a distinction without a difference. But thank you very much.
There was a question.
This man.
I don't like mine.
And your main purpose then is to take votes away from the Republican candidate and elect a Democrat, and not vote for them?
No, but I'm saying this is that I am running because I want to get the word out about the Libertarian Party, speak to Libertarian ideals. I've given up on the Republican and Democratic Party. They're both no-hope dead ends. Both of those organizations are no-hope dead ends to the freedom that that this nation needs. And the Republican Party, when they were in power, why go with the Republican Party? You know, ma'am, it's your vote, it's up to you. And believe me, I understand.
I'm not totally enchanted with them either, but that's all we've got.
But that's why we need to address the fundamental problems of our election system that gives people no or very little effective choice at the ballot box. That's why we need reforms like instant runoff voting and multi-member districts, so you can elect people whom you agree with and not settle. Our system is geared towards settling for the lesser of two evils. We can do so much better.
I agree. Any more questions? That's good. It's getting late.
Okay, thank you very much.